Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream of Rover Boys. Yes, I am tired. Gosh, but today I'm going to be celebrating Thanksgiving early by playing Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3, one of the best arcade games ever made. Basically going to go for the 250,000 score, so...
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
Let's begin. Punch that turkey. Hope you're all doing great tonight. Hope you're all gonna have a nice Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. Lord knows, I am stressed the fuck out. Trying to accommodate for last minute changes in the schedule. So yeah. Totally fucking looking forward to that. I wonder how short this episode will be. I have to get 250,000 points. Actually, I needed to do this instead. I'm doing game capture. What I should be doing is I should be doing window capture so y'all can see the freaking achievement when it pops up. See if this shows up. Nope, doesn't look like it's gonna do it. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just continue. Let me go ahead and lower the volume just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. I mean, I said I'd do it, and I did. I'm doing it.
Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
I was originally going to make a video out of this, but might as well do a live stream. Get the community involved. Talk to people who might be watching. Zephyr Wolf, welcome to the stream. Curiosity get the better of you? No. I said I was gonna do a Super Turkey Turbo Puncher 3 video, but I decided to turn it into a stream because I had to accommodate for last minute changes and... Wait, was that it? Did I just get the achievement? Killing time. It was 25,000? It wasn't 250,000? Oh, well that was short. Fuck it, we're going for 250,000 then. We're gonna make a fucking hour out of this, god damn it. I didn't fucking set all this up just to fucking have it literally be done in like less than 5 minutes. Screw that, let's see how much we can get done in an hour. We're gonna make a whole hour out of this. Hope you're strapped in, folks. Yeah, no, I said I was gonna do this, and Centius recommended I do this, so here I am doing it. It was gonna be on the day of Thanksgiving, because some plans had changed, but then apparently the plans changed again, so now I'm not gonna be able to do it on Thanksgiving. So here I am doing it the day before Thanksgiving. Gotta tenderize the turkey. Make sure it's nice and seasoned, brutalized, glorified, and ready for the oven. I hope everyone else's Thanksgiving is going better than mine. Long story short, I had originally made plans with my mother so that she would come up for Thanksgiving, because no one else in my family was doing anything for Thanksgiving. So she decided, okay, well, let's go ahead and get like a full turkey dinner with mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, cranberry sauce, you know, all that stuff, because Publix was doing a promotional thing where you can get like a 10-pound bird with mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and a dessert for like $60. Not a bad deal. So she wanted to come up and visit me and have this Thanksgiving dinner, right? But apparently at the last minute, okay, so we planned this out like a month in advance. The week of, I receive the delivery from Publix, right? I got the turkey in the freaking... And it's an already cooked bird. So, all it requires is, like, you know, a reheating. All you gotta do is just reheat it and you're good to go. But, for the sake of preserving it for Thanksgiving, I went ahead and I stuffed it in the freezer. Because it arrived on Sunday. So yesterday, yesterday I received a text message from my sister asking if I want to take all this food that I got from Publix down, you know, to where they live, which is like a 5-hour drive with, you know, all this food in my car. 5-hour drive to go have Thanksgiving dinner with them. And, you know, at first, you know, my sister, she sent me this text message, and it made it sound like she wanted me to take this dinner that me and my mother had both, you know, invested in, and have Thanksgiving dinner with her instead. So I asked, you know, does this plan include Mother? And she's like, yeah, it'll be all three of us. I'm like, this is kind of last minute, and she replies with, it's really not. Like, how is it not last minute? So I say, okay, well, let me ask Mom, see what she says about this. I text Mom, and she reveals to me that she's the one who came up with the idea of bringing the food down instead of her coming up. Because my sister, she asked my sister at the last minute if she had any Thanksgiving plans. And when my sister said, no, I don't have any Thanksgiving plans, she invited her up with her to come see me for Thanksgiving. Now, mind that, because I would have more than happily had both of them over, and we would have had a, you know, Thanksgiving dinner as a family. However, the issue is that my sister works on Friday. So, you know, being that it's a 5-hour drive to get up to where I am, and a 5-hour drive to get back, she wouldn't be able to make it to work on time come Friday. Unless she left the same day, and we're not going to make her do that, now are we? So, they make this last minute change, and I'm just like, I don't think that's a good idea, because if I drive down with the turkey today, right, it's like not only going to be a 5-hour drive with all this food, but then where am I going to stay? Who's going to accommodate? You know, all that stuff. And it's like my sister's like, oh, that's okay. Then you could just stay up. You could just stay there then, because the original plan was I stay up here for Thanksgiving because the rest of the family wasn't doing anything at the time. And then I come down the week of Christmas and spend time with the whole family. But then they're trying to make this where it's like, oh, now it's like, hey, why don't you come down for Thanksgiving? And it's like, if I come down for Thanksgiving, then I'm going to have to make plans to see the rest of the family, because I come from a divorced family. Like, my mother and father divorced, so I technically now have two families that I have to cater to whenever I visit. So, yeah, then I'm going to have to make time for not just them, but I also have to make time for my dad's side of the family, to visit my dad, all this stuff, and it's just
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
Big freaking hassle when I already made plans to come visit the week of Christmas, you know? Everyone's expecting me to come Christmas. If I come down for Thanksgiving, you know, then they're going to be like, well, why didn't you say you were coming down? We could have had dinner. We could have, you know, spent time together, this and that. And it's blah, 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 blah. So sister was like, no, it's okay. You can just stay. That's fine. Just stay up there then. And, you know, it's like the way she said it makes me feel like I'm the bad guy for bringing up the fact that it's really a last minute, you know, call. And then my mother's like, well, if I'm going to go up there and stay with you, it's going to be for like, you know, I'm probably gonna stay for like 3 weeks or so. And I'm like, whoa, because like she didn't tell me that she was gonna be staying that long. I was expecting her to stay up for like a weekend and then like go back up on like the 5th or something. But now she's telling me she's gonna stay for like an extra 2 weeks, and it's like, I'm like, I was caught off guard by that, and she took it as, oh god, like, you know, don't freaking come up then. Because then all of a sudden she's all like, well, that's not gonna be a problem, is it? And I'm like, no, it's just, I wasn't expecting you to stay that long. Like, why would you be staying that long? And she's apparently saying that she needs to, oh god, like, she needs to let her body recover from a 5-hour trip for 3 weeks. Because, you know, I'll admit, it's a 5-hour drive. It's very taxing even on me. So for her, she's got a bad back. So her driving up here, it's like, I don't understand why she doesn't fly. But whatever. Hell, she can even take a Greyhound. Well, I mean, the Greyhound will probably be the same time. So what are you doing tomorrow? I'm basically expecting my mother at the last minute who decided, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and come see you. I'm basically going to be spending Thanksgiving with my mother who decided at the last minute to have me come down. But when I couldn't come down, she's decided she was going to come up and stay for a couple weeks. But when I was like caught off guard by how long she stayed, she said, oh, then that's okay, I'll just stay down here then, I don't want to be a bother to you. And now at the last minute she turns around and goes, I'm feeling better now, so let's I'll let you know if I decide to come up tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm basically expecting my mother. It's like the original plan, but it's just the whole back and forth that happened just internal screaming. I don't know, maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill or something, but like, it's just one of those things where it's like we plan this in advance and then you try and call this last minute audible and then expect me to accommodate for it, and it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of person. When we make plans this far ahead, you know, you gotta stick to it, otherwise it's not happening. I don't know, maybe it's just the way that I was brought up, living with my father, who's a very punctual man. Everything has to be on time, everything has to be by a schedule, everything has to be done, you know, as planned, everything has to be freaking laid out. I don't know. Long and short, we made plans. Mom wanted to change them at the last minute. Didn't happen. She got upset, and now she's coming up anyway. I really didn't want to share that much information, but whatever. I just splurged. I needed to get it off my chest, I guess. I mean, it's better than sitting here eating a freaking Thanksgiving dinner by myself, honestly. because that just would have been freaking pathetic. I got a 10-pound bird in my freaking refrigerator. I'm gonna cook it up tomorrow. Who am I gonna share it with? Nobody. But, like, now at least Mom's coming up, so... At least that's one problem solved. It just drove me nuts because it felt like they kind of backed me into a corner and put me on the spot, hoping that I would accommodate for, you know, their idea. And then when I wouldn't accommodate for their idea, they kind of tried to, like, guilt trip me. Almost felt like I was being double teamed by my sister and my mom. Oh well, que sera. Shit happens, then you die. I mean, in all honesty, I can't really complain too much when it comes to the facts of life. You can't choose what you're born as or where you're born. You can't choose the conditions of your birth. You can't choose the family that you're given. So every Thanksgiving, I suppose, I'm just thankful to be me. To be who I am, to be where I'm at. To have lived the life that I've lived compared to so many other horrible things out there. I think you've punched enough turkeys to feed Africa. I honestly wish I was doing this as like a charity event or something, but I don't really... I mean... haven't really thought about it. Maybe I could. I mean, I totally could. Probably could. Get a donation thing go and actually donate to a charity, but I don't know which charity I'd donate to. Mainly because I'd have to do a lot of research to find out which charities actually fucking give back to the people that they are supposedly standing for. Because I hear all these horror stories about charities that they'll just collect the money and they won't fucking invest it back into whatever it is that they're saying that they're doing. Of course, then again, I could just do not the Red Cross. Okay, good. Yeah, like, if I had a job, unfortunately right now I'm freaking jobless. I'm still looking for a job. But if I still had my old job, I could definitely do like a thing where it's like every turkey I punch, I'll donate like 25 to 50 bucks. And then any other donations I receive will go towards said charity. Because yeah, you're right, I've punched enough turkeys to feed Africa. Probably. Could actually be feeding Africa by donating to some African Front charity thing. Honestly, if Mom wasn't coming up, I'd have frickin' donated, like, the turkey itself to, like, a church or something. Or a homeless shelter. Hell yeah, I could have probably donated this bird to a homeless shelter. Just be like, yeah, 10-pound turkey. Ain't much, but there you go. I'm sure that could have fed like 5 people. 6 maybe. You know, the more I keep talking, the more I feel like this was just a bad idea. I do not want to get this personal. I think for Christmas I'll just live stream Super Noah's Ark 3D. I was gonna stream Nightmare 3D for October, but that kind of fell through because I ended up procrastinating. It was a game that I actually played during my childhood too. Back when I used to get on my dad's computer, I actually remember. Oh, excuse me. I actually remember when I used to get on my dad's computer, I would just browse files to see if I could find any games. So far, the games that I had played on his computer were like Math Blaster, because I was a kid. Math Blaster, there was like this submarine destroyer game where it's like you played a destroyer and you had to drop bombs on submarines that were like going back and forth under the water. And then you had Solitaire, Minesweeper. There was another one called Alien Hunter or something like that, where it's like you were one ship and you had to fight against like 10 or 12 different red ships in like this Bomberman-esque like stage. But yeah, like I used to, whenever Dad was at work and I was home from school, I would hop on his computer and I would look up Doom 2 and Doom like Ultimate Doom, and I would play Doom on his computer. And whenever he would come home, I'd immediately shut it down and act like I was doing homework. But there were other games that I found, like the Journeyman Project, that he let me play after I discovered it. What else? Then there was like Nightmare 3D. I found his file of Duke Nukem, and I played that because I used to watch him play Doom, right? As a kid, Mom didn't like that. Then excuse me. Then I also watched him play Duke Nukem. Then there was like this other game, Star Wars: The Dark Forces, I think it's called. I watched him play that, and that was when we were both kind of like on a Star Wars hype. because he had just introduced me to Star Wars, and I saw A New Hope, and then he showed me Return of the Jedi. No, it wasn't Return of the Jedi. What was it? It was A New Hope. The Empire Strikes Back, and then The Return of the Jedi. I remember seeing those with him. And then he apparently downloaded this Star Wars game, and I thought it was so cool to be able to, like, you know, run around with a freaking blaster and shoot stormtroopers and stuff. And then later on, there was, what is it? Like MS, like, I think it was like MS Messenger or MSN Messenger had like this feature where it was like MSN Gaming Zone or something like that, where you can like download and play games, like multiplayer games and stuff. And one of the games that I played multiplayer was I think it was Dark Forces 2, I think it was. And it was like Dark Forces, but it was like, you know, it was 3D. It was a 3D shooter, and you could actually use lightsabers in that game. And I thought that was so cool. And I played the demo of that, and I remember freaking slicing off a stormtrooper's arm for the first time, and I was just like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" And then I played online against some random people, and like this dude fucking rocking a Boba Fett skin just like completely wrecked my shit with a lightsaber. Then, what came after that? I guess then after a while, when I stayed with my mom, we had AOL, and I had, I guess I was running AOL Kids or something like that, and that also had its own little game zone feature. And that's when I downloaded demos for games like Command and Conquer. So I played, you know, demos for Command and Conquer Red Alert, Command & Conquer Tiberium Sun. I remember I used to play the X-Wing versus TIE Fighter games back in the 90s. I actually went over to a friend's house. Oh, well, I wouldn't say it's a friend's house. My dad had a coworker who had a son who, when he went over to his place and he took me with him, I hung out with his son, and he apparently had X-Wing on his computer, and I tried it out for the first time, and I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool, because he had a joystick and everything. I had no idea what the heck I was doing in that game, but, you know, it was still pretty cool being able to fly, you know, an X-Wing and stuff like that. Then later on, I think Dad bought the game for me, and we installed it, and I had absolutely zero idea what I was doing. I remember playing the first mission, and that was it. After that, I tried playing more, but like I had no idea what I was doing. It was cool for the time, though. God, trying to play X-Wing nowadays is like a pain in the ass in Steam. Because, like, it doesn't recognize a keyboard and mouse input anymore. I don't know why. It's so freaking annoying. But it will not recognize a keyboard and mouse. You have to have a joystick. You could play the DOS version with a keyboard and mouse. Problem with the DOS version, though, is that you're not getting the high definition. I say high definition. You're not getting, like, the awesome graphics and music of the CD version or the, I guess, the special edition or whatever it is that Steam has. So it's like you're getting like outdated graphics and stuff, and it's just, I mean, it's still playable at least, I guess. There was another flight sim that I played a long time ago. It was like some Russian, I think it was like some, like, it was a flight sim where you you flew like a Russian MiG-29. And that was kind of weird. Again, had no idea what I was doing. Oh boy. Good God, got like 20 minutes to go. I committed to this. I wonder what the high score for this game is. Like, who actually got the highest score? Yep, punching turkeys for an hour. I committed to this. I was really gonna make it a video, but then I'm like, let me make it a live stream. And then when it turned out to be too short, I decided to say, fuck it, we're punching turkeys for an hour. This is it. This is the stream. This is my life right now. Oof. Getting fatigued. The graphics and sound design are better, but I prefer the level design of Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 2. I don't know, man. I'm kind of a classics myself. I prefer the classic myself. Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 1 was like probably one of the best out of the trilogies. The punching was a lot more responsive. Super Turbo and at least in the Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 1, you had combos and stuff. Gotta wonder if this was actually based on someone's real Doom mod. I would not be surprised if it was. I actually find it funny how, even though this game is like, this arcade system is literally just, you know, this, where you just click a turkey to death, they actually have a small little bar here, which is like the little, like, arcade display of like different characters and their special moves and stuff. You can barely read it because the textures are god-awful shit. But like Joe, Mike, Bob, Chris, Sue, Mary, Keita, Sam, Pack and Pap, or Pam. There's a similar arcade game in Doom 2016 where it's a form of Doom Demon Tetris. Really? I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. I heard in Doom Eternal they brought back the Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3 arcade system. I read up on it. If you do this as the Marine, you get an email in your PDA following the achievement stating how much time you've wasted and deducting 2 days leave. Huh. But like the Marine from Doom 3, the Marine from Resurrection of Evil, or the Marine from the Lost Mission? Lost Mission? Okay. I can't remember if I found a Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3 arcade system in the Lost Mission. Gonna have to try that now.
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
Ah, freaking wrist just twitched there. Oh boy. Come on. 10:08. I feel like it's the last yard, and like time is just slowing down now. I only have myself to blame for this monotony that I have committed to. Come on, I can make it at 250. 250,000, come on.
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
Yeah, 250,000. We did it, boys. And it ended off with a bang. I got 3 more minutes to go. 3 more minutes to go, go, go. I'll make it 4 more minutes because I technically started at like 10, 9, 16. What the fuck was that just fell? Is that my shoe? Oh no, that was my water bottle. minutes to go. 3 more minutes to go.
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3. Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. One more minute.
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
Whew. All right, that's the last turkey. That's the hour mark. Oh boy. So in 1 hour, I was able to accumulate 268,350 points. Boy, imagine if I was actually focused. So there you have it. This is my Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3 Thanksgiving contribution. Jeez. Thank you all so much for watching, especially those of you who stuck around to the very end. If you liked this video, what the fuck is wrong with you? And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for more live streams and video uploads in the future so you don't miss out on anything in the future.
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
Oh, and if you want to support me, feel free to support me on Ko-fi. There's no obligation, however, any little donation is greatly appreciated. Anyway, thank you all again so much for watching. As always, I'm your humble host, Raven800. I hope you all have yourselves a good night, a happy Thanksgiving, and I will hopefully see you all on the next live stream, which probably won't be for another couple of days. Probably start up again in December because, you know, Mother coming up and everything. So see you in December. Have a happy Turkey Day. Don't overindulge, yeah? Last thing you need is to get yourself sick. Take care of yourselves.